right, it's Miss Downing, ready to do this experiment with you, and I have a mystery partner. Have you guessed who it is yet? Well, here's my mystery partner. It is...
Hi, I'm Shelby.
It's my daughter. So we're going to go through the steps of the experiment. You need to have this video pulled up. Obviously you do because you're watching it. And also have your Google Slides pulled up so you can answer the questions that Shelby and I do. All right, so we're going to go through the steps of this experiment with Doug.
Find a partner to work with. When you're done with this step, click the arrow on the right.
We already have a partner to work with, so we're good. Let's go to the next step. Well, it says get your supplies, and you need these things. A plate, which we have, markers, we need some sugar cubes, need 5, and a container with a lid. You won't need it, but we have the worksheet. Yours is on your Google slide, and we have a pencil. Let's go to the next step. Let's see what happens.
Take a sugar cube and complete questions number 1 and number 2. You can draw the whole cube or just one side.
Okay, you need to go to your Google Slides. Pause the video. Okay, and now you're back, and you should have answered question 1 and question 2. You can see Shelby drew what the sugar cube looks like now and what she thinks it's going to look like at the end of our experiment. All right, so let's see what's next.
Each of you choose one sugar cube.
Oh, thanks.
And color the edges like this.
Okay,
As you do this, work over the plate so you don't get sugar everywhere.
we're going to just highlight the edges with our
And
marker.
you're just going to color 2 of the sugar cubes, not all 5.
Oh yeah, just 2, not all of them, just 1 for me and 1 for Shelby. And I'm just highlighting the edges with my marker. Can you see what I'm doing? And it's really a weird texture.
Very rough.
Yeah, it's very rough, highlighting these edges. Oh, I wonder if it's gonna mess up the markers. What do you think?
Kind of is.
Okay, so I'm gonna finish up over the plate and make sure I have all of my edges
All right, I think.
highlighted. You're done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, show yours real close up there and see. All right.
Just are done.
Okay, I think I'm done too. Okay, mine's got all of the edges colored. And now let's see what our next step is.
Count how many edges a sugar cube has.
Okay.
Write the answer in question number 3.
Okay, so we're going to count them, and then you're going to pause the video and go to your Google Slides and put in the answer. All right, so let's count. There are 4 edges right here on the top. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then if I flip it over to the bottom, there's going to be 4 more. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then the side ones, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, so go ahead and fill that answer in, and we'll go on to the next step. Pause the video and fill it in. Okay,
Decide who will be the shaker and who will be the counter for the first trial. You're going to switch roles after each trial. This should only take 10 seconds to decide who's going to do each role.
That'll
So
be easy.
decide now.
Okay, it'll be easy. What do you want to do?
Shaker.
Shelby's going to be the shaker. All right, so let's go to the next step. See what the shaker's going to do.
Shaker. Put 1 colored cube and all of the plain cubes in the container. Leave 1 colored cube on the plate.
See
Close
him
the
in there?
container. Make sure that lid's on tight.
Okay, she's got the lid on nice and tight. And let's see what the next step is.
Do the first trial now. Shaker. Shake the container 40 times, counting out loud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
All right, let's see what our next step is.
Shaker. Open the container and put the cubes on the plate. Both of you, write down how the cubes have changed.
Okay, let's look up. Ooh, let's look up close. What do you notice about the cube that had the purple on it? What are you noticing about that? Some sides still have color, some sides don't. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video and go ahead and fill in that first block. It says describe the shape of the sugar cubes you shook. How did they change? This is for trial number 1. Pause the video and go ahead and write that down. How has it changed? Can you see? There we go. All right. Let's see what our next step is.
Counter. On the colored cube you shook, count how many edges have any color left. Both of you write down the result.
All right, so let's look at the top. Okay, I still see color on all 4 edges, but not very much. Then on the bottom, I still see color on those 4, but not as much. So that's 8. And then let's look at the sides. 9, 10. Ooh, a little bit on that one. I got to count it. 11 and 12. I can see there's still 12 sides with colors on them, but they have really gotten a lot less. So pause the video and fill that in. Let's look at our next step.
Shaker. Put the cubes you just shook back into the container. Make sure the lid's on tight.
All right. We got it. Back in the container, lids on tight, we're good. Let's see what our next step is. Okay, we gotta switch jobs. So now I've got to do it 40 times and fill in my data sheet. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. All right, let's see how they look now. Okay, let's look at this purple cube. Oh my gosh, some of these sides don't have any color left on them, and they're starting to look a little rounded instead of so straight. So now go ahead and let's fill in for trial number 2. Pause the video and answer that question. All right, now you're back. Let's see how many sides have color. All right, let's look on the top. On the top, I think I see 2 sides with colors. That's 2. On the bottom, still all 4 sides have colors. That's 6. Now let's look here. 7, I see a little dot of color there. 7, 8. Do you see anything there? Maybe a little dot. 9. And a little dot there. 10. So let's go ahead and pause the video and fill in 10 by trial number 2. All right, now it's Shelby's turn. We're gonna put these cubes back in, and Shelby's gonna shake it 40 times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Let's see what it looks like now. Oh wow! You know what I know? You know what I see in the bottom of this is I see some sugar that's broken off of this cube. Some of it's even purple. Now let's look at this. The edges are really starting to get rounded. Do you see how this looks? It's getting more and more rounded edges, and the color is starting to wear off. So stop the video. Go ahead and fill in for trial number 3 on your Google slide, and then come back. You're back! Yay! All right, let's count how many sides have color. This is going to be pretty tough, I think. I only see color on one side right over here, and maybe a little bit right here. So that's 2. Let's look at the bottom. I don't see any, ooh, maybe right there. So that's 3. Now let's look at the sides. 3. Nothing there. Nothing there. 4. Nothing there. Oh my gosh, we only have color on 4 sides. Stop the video and fill that in on your Google Slides and then come back. You're back! Yay! All right, so now it's my turn and I'm gonna shake the cubes back in the container 40 times. Are you ready to count with me? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Not done yet. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Halfway there. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. All right. This is our next to last trial. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Look at this sugar cube. It is really starting to break down. Can you see all the sugar in the container? All right, so we're looking at it and the sides are getting more and more rounded. Those sharp sides are going away and it's becoming more and more round. So pause the video and write that down by trial number 4. Yeah, I almost lost count there. Okay, you're back. All right, let's count how many sides have color. Here, 1 side has color. Now let's flip it over. So all 4 of these sides still have color. So that is 4, 5, and a little bit of color there, 6. All right. Go ahead and fill that in on your Google slide and then come back and Shelby will do our last trial. Okay, she's ready. Are you guys ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, let's see what it looks like now. Ooh, wow. These edges are really getting rounded. I see color on 3 sides there. 0 sides there. And let's count our sides. There's 1 there, that's 4. 4 sides have color now. Go ahead and stop the video, pause it, and finish up the chart with what it looks like and the number of sides that have color. Okay, now I want you to go ahead, now that you're back, and go ahead and answer question number 5. 200 shakes. Draw what the cube looks like now in that box down there on your Google slide if you can. If not, don't worry about it. This is extra credit work. Pause the video and draw. Okay. Now look at number 6. Does your drawing that you just did match what you thought would happen? Mark yes or no. Either answer is correct. And pause the video. Now, we got to answer questions 7, 8, 9, and 10. So number 7 asks you what happened to the sugar cubes when they bash together in a container. How are they different from the one you didn't shake? Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look at these. And look at how they're alike and how they're different. Mostly how they're different. Okay? Pause the video and answer question 7. You want to do number 8?
Yeah. So you're back. Number 8. When you take the sugar cubes out of the container, what's left in the container and where did that come from? So let's look at the bottom of our container.
Okay, I'm going to take the sugar cubes out. I'm going to show you what is in the
Wow, what
container.
is that?
What is that? That looks like some sugar particles to me that came off of the sugar cube. And
I
it's,
think so.
can you even tell? It's kind of like a purplish color. Can you tell? So pause the video and answer number 8. Okay, you're back. Number 9. What do you think would happen if you shook rocks instead of sugar cubes? Rocks are a lot harder than sugar cubes, but pause the video and write what you think would happen. Or type it.
All right, you guys are back. How many more shakes do you think it would take to make the sugar cubes really round like a marble? So write that down, and then if you have time, try it out, guys.
Yeah. I got these sugar cubes at Ingles. They were less than $3. I think it was $2.48. And any kind of container will work. And you can try this at home. All right, guys. I love you and I miss you. And it's been so fun doing this experiment with you. Make sure you have your Google slide filled in. That's going to be worth up to 10 extra credit points on any of your lowest grades. So I'll see you later.
Bye.
Yeah, and go ahead and go on to assignment number 3. 3.